Most people have a dedicated jigsaw for curves and a reciprocating saw for demolition, but carrying two separate tools around a job site is a quick way to clutter up a workspace. That is where this little machine tries to bridge the gap. It is a clever hybrid that switches between a jigsaw and a reciprocating saw, and honestly, it is a lot more capable than it looks at first glance. The first thing you notice is how light it feels. At just over 4 pounds with the battery attached, it is not going to wear your arm out, even if you are working overhead or reaching into tight corners. That weight distribution makes it surprisingly easy to handle for longer stretches. The pivoting head is the real star here. It lets you adjust the angle of the tool, which is a lifesaver when you are trying to get into awkward spots where a standard saw would just be too bulky. You get 4 different blades right out of the box, so you are pretty much ready to tackle wood, metal, or plastic as soon as you pull it out of the packaging. Changing those blades is a breeze too, since it uses a tool-less system. No fumbling around with hex keys when you are in the middle of a project. Now here is the thing about these hybrid tools. Because it is designed to be compact, you are not going to get the raw, heavy-duty power of a dedicated corded demolition saw. It is perfect for light to medium tasks, but if you are trying to cut through thick, seasoned timber all day, you might find yourself wanting a bit more muscle. The variable speed trigger is responsive, though, which gives you a good amount of control when you are starting a cut or working on something delicate. The built-in LED light is a nice touch, especially since it actually points where it needs to, and the blower keeps the dust away from your cut line, so you are not constantly stopping to wipe things off. The battery system is another highlight. Since it is part of the PowerShare family, you can swap these 20V batteries across a whole range of other tools. If you already own some of their gear, this is a no-brainer. If you are just starting out, it is a solid entry point. It is not perfect. The plastic housing feels a bit utilitarian, and you definitely have to manage your expectations regarding the depth of cut. But for a homeowner or a DIY enthusiast who wants to save space without sacrificing too much utility, this thing is a genuinely smart addition to the kit. It is not trying to replace a professional-grade saw, but for the vast majority of weekend projects, it hits that sweet spot between convenience and performance.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.